Hi, I'm Heinbach, and it's good to have you back. I've got a rather exciting project that I'm just working on and I would love to share with you. Dovilis from Lithuania contacted me because, same as me, he has a Nagra and loves these machines. But what he also has is a own record-cutting machine. Dovilis made me an offer I could not refuse. He asked if I wanted to do an all-analog production, from the Nagra straight to vinyl. And I said, of course I want to do that, because as strange as that might sound, I've never done that. I always had a digital machine somewhere in the process.
With the quality of today's analog to digital conversion, I don't believe I'll hear massive sonic differences. This is more about the process. I want to see how it was done before there was digital and what challenges are involved in doing it the old way.
Because this is a rather special project, I also had a rather special idea what I wanted to do with it. But more on that later. I have set up my instruments for the piece that I want to record, and I'm going for a very acoustic sound, because that is something I feel that the Nagra manages to capture very beautifully, as well as electronics, but there's just something magical about the way it captures acoustic recordings. So I'll be using my trusty piano here, and I'll be using this fantastic speaker by EOWave. Instead of a loudspeaker, there's a gong that gets excited, and this gives it a beautiful out-of-this-world sound. To give this almost Tibetan soundscape some root note, I'm gonna use the subharmonicon. And then I'm gonna play the piano over that. But before I can record any of that, I need to fix my tape machine, because the
pinch roller
on my Nagra 4.2 is, it's just dried out, so it makes a lot of noise and the recording is much noisier than it normally would. I luckily have a refurbished
pinch roller
from an Italian company. I bought it via eBay, that I used on my Nagra E, and I'm gonna replace it with that and just gonna order a new one for the Nagra E. So, here is the finished recording. It's 4 minutes, which leaves plenty of time on the vinyl, but I really enjoyed this piece. I mean, I did a lot of pre-recordings and rehearsals of this, and it was a struggle to get the levels right. But once I exchanged the
Pinch roller.
that was the main culprit. Basically, the broken pinch roller made a lot of irregularities in the recording. The subharmonicon might be a little bit too loud, especially in the lower frequencies. But maybe he can drop that when he just drop a bit of the bass notes and when he makes the transfer to vinyl. I hope he can. I don't want to redo this because the moment I played it felt rather special, and I don't know if I can go to that feeling anymore. I'm gonna send this off to Lithuania and yeah, we'll see what comes back. The record has arrived, and I still have my tape player in the studio from the live stream I did to celebrate my new album, Light Splitting. Limited quantities still available at Side Records Bandcamp. So, let's open this up and take a listen. Wow! Dovilis put chocolate in here. Thank you, buddy. Oh. Actually, it's 2 copies. So here we go. Distortion's coming from. Yeah, to be honest, this side sounds absolutely unusable. There's distortion there. This is very sucky.
As the old school engineers and musicians among you might already have guessed, our tape machines were not aligned with each other. He had his aligned professionally. I never did that with mine since I bought it, simply because there was previously no need. I'm doing tape loops with these machines. These are usually not used for master recording. Therefore, I've got my Telefunken M15, which has been measured in. When Dovilis got the tape, he heard the distortion, but still cut the vinyl and sent me digital recordings to confirm everything was good. But I didn't listen to those, simply because I wanted, when I got the original vinyl in my hand, I want that reaction to be truthful and not already premeditated. So I didn't do the thing that you're supposed to do with something like that. Check for errors previously. But luckily, I'd already made digital recordings from the reel, so he could cut new vinyl with that. And that's what I've here now. Let's open this up and check out the analog recording digital master to vinyl. It does sound beautiful, so digital saved the day. There was, of course, never the necessity to reinvent the wheel. I could have just asked someone with experience how to do this whole process, but sometimes it's nice to try something on your own and then fail while you're doing it and then learn from that. So for the next time, I would definitely align the tape machines and see that they're aligned to the same specifications, which today can be difficult because there are not many people that do that to the exact specifications across the world, I think, or you would have to learn that yourself. If you've got any resources on how to do that, please put them in the comments. Now, there's one thing I haven't told you. A vinyl record has two sides, which of course you know, but I made two tracks. So I'll play you a little bit of the second track. This track is called The Earth's Own Size, and I made it with the exact same setup I made the other one with. But to me, it feels, I like it even a touch more than side A. But I've always been a fan of B-sides. I will put this unplayed copy on my Bandcamp for a price that will be slightly higher than usual, but it will be for a good cause. All the proceeds from this will go to tech teachers and their project Buried. It is a small Berlin-based NGO that gives women a perspective in the job market with a special focus on the internet and everything that's related to technology. And as you can imagine, with the crisis around, there's been a lot of demand. So yeah, that's the NGO where this will go to. My wife is also involved in this, so I know the money won't be wasted. You can get the digital version of this on my Bandcamp, and if you support what I do on Patreon, I'll also be putting it up there. I want to give a big thank you to Dovilis for getting in touch and working with me on this through all the ups and downs, and you can check him out on darkroom.lt. And that's it for this video. If you have any more questions, do put them in the comments below or visit the subreddit. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.